Morning, morning, morning. That didn't sound right. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Alright, let's go to the studio. Morning, morning, morning. Content. Live. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, gotta do that. Throw up the little TikTok and we can get started. What am I doing here? Oh yeah. Hopefully y'all checked out my video on Auto SR and all of the findings we found out yesterday on live stream. Check it out if you haven't. And go there. Let's check out this one. Interesting results for sure, for sure. Just setting up the stream, and then we're going to be taking a look at Black Myth Wukong across Legion Go 2, Xbox Ally X, the Xbox Ally, and the Steam Deck. Trying to get some, I already have optimized settings, I feel like are the best optimized settings for the game, but we're going to look at it across the board, see if there's any performance differences, you know, the good old usual. But I didn't do the shader compilation step on the LIX, the Steam Deck, or the Xbox Ally, so that might be annoying, but because it took like 10 minutes for this one. But we'll get through it. Don't worry, we'll get through it. But yeah, I'm just setting up the stream and then we can get started. Gotta get my TikTok brethren up. This is not the Steam OS version. I am using FSR. Notch. What up? What is that? Is that Isu? Isu? Am I saying that right? My bad if I ain't. Apologies if I ain't, man. Okay, so that's saved. Now we go there. That's fine. Okay. Now that we got that all set up, oh, I gotta put my TikToks out. Am I, I don't know why I do this stuff. It's like I gotta wait until I'm actually doing it when I shouldn't do that. But Black Myth Wukong X by LIX and Legion Go 2. Oh, I just put on PC handhelds. That's easier. Tested on PC handhelds. There we go, Black Myth Wukong. Again, by LIX. I am setting up my TikToks, and if you could, when you see them, if you could like them, that'd be great. Black Myth, Xbox Ally, Legion Go 2. And what else? Oh, tech. Alright. Got my little description. Now we're gonna post that. You know I got community guidelines on TikTok for posting something about optimizations. I cannot stand TikTok. I really can't. I was like, how y'all gonna give me... I'm not doing nothing wrong. It was literally like God of War. I have no clue. I was very confused by that. All right, I'm posting on YouTube the little short, and then we can get started. Apologies for wasting y'all time at the beginning of the stream, but you got to get it done. Gots to grow the channel. So I appreciate y'all patience, even if you don't want to give it to me. So that one. Why are my kids just stomping on top of my head? Alright. Should be good there now. Related videos. Just the live stream. Alright. Cool. Alright. I'm gonna have to keep fighting this boss. I mean, I've been stuck on this boss because I ain't played the game, honestly. But I'm probably gonna still keep fighting him just to give like a test. So I'm not gonna try to beat him. I'm just gonna try to go into like the water. It's got a lot of ripple effects in this one, so it's a big deal. I normally shoot for a 25 TDP at 40 FPS in this game. 36, obviously, you can boost it up, you can do whatever you want. I'm telling you what I do. So my settings are based around that. I do like my shadows, so you're gonna see some shadows here. I'm not trying to make it look, you know, I'm not trying to get to 60 FPS. That's not my goal. So I just want to let y'all know as y'all watch. You can definitely get there with my settings, but you're going to have to lower the resolution, and you're going to have to make some compromises on battery life. For me, I like to hit a balance. So when you think BCD, think balance, think I don't know, Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know, got a little bit of everything. I don't want to just push for 60 FPS. Alright. Not me about to fall off. So we're going to take these. I'm going to show y'all the settings real quick, so y'all can have that at the top of the video, because they already baked them in, basically, I suppose. But we are at 1600 by 1000. Aspect ratio is on automatic. There's no frame rate cap. There's no VSync. Obviously, Legion Go can get away with no VSync. We'll test out the Xbox Ally X if I'm pushing for 40. If it got more headroom, we'll push for 48. Motion blur is weak. Sharpening is at 3. Camera shake is 10. Now we go down to our graphics. Graphics are super resolution is at 72% out of the 100. It's on FSR 3. Frame gen should not be on. I don't know why that's auto. Should be off. Low latency should be low latency should be auto. Full ray tracing is off. Graphic preset is custom. View distance is quality on medium. Anti-aliasing is quality at low. Post effects quality is medium. Shadow quality is medium. Texture quality is medium. Visual effects quality is medium. Hair quality low. Vegetation low. Global illumination low. Reflections are low. Ain't no way I had. Ain't no way I had on frame gen. Maybe it was on frame gen. I just didn't realize that. Nah. That was weird. Okay, so I've been fighting this guy for a long time, so. And he's been whooping me every time. But I like this fight because they got a lot of the ripple effects. It's got to handle the water. So it's a good way to test it. And he got one move that like kills the GPU. Not that
one. A ripple awakens, not without a stir.
I forgot how to eat. Bro, I forgot how to get my life back. He has a 2-phase. He's not a 1-phase, so I'm doing really bad. That's the move that drops the frame rate right there. Bruh. Yeah, I'm doing pretty bad right now. Bro, why is he cooking me?
A ripple awakens, not without a stir.
At least get through the first phase, bro. GG. Is it too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. Is this or the Aeon Theo better? Well, what's it called? This is the Legion Go 2 Z2 Extreme, and this is better. Yo, I'm on your YouTube. I'm one of your YouTube subscribers. Appreciate it, Florence. Thank you, man. Love it when y'all cross platforms to support. Thank you. Appreciate the follow, Vanessa. Thank you. All right, let's get back to it. We're gonna try one more time, and then we gotta move on because we gotta do that shader compilation step, unfortunately. What is he? Oh yeah, isn't this the guy that
where there's drink?
I already showed the settings, Gray. You missing out? You too late. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm gonna show him again. I got you, bro. I got you. Right now, we got to do it right now, just for you, man. Just for you. Display. We are at 1600 by 1000. Frame rate cap is off. VSync off. Motion blur is weak. Sharpening intensity is at 3. If you go over to, we are borderless, of course, on that. Just graphics wise, we are at super resolution 72, FSR 3, frame gen is off, low latency is auto, full ray tracing is off. We have graphic settings at a custom with view distance being medium, anti-aliasing being low, which we can definitely get away with higher anti-aliasing. I'm leaving it at low because that's what I had it set at. I don't know why I had it set there, but I'm pretty sure you guys can get away with more. Post effects is medium, shadows medium, textures medium, visual effects medium, higher quality low, vegetation quality low, global illumination low, and then reflections are low.
Only drink can drown my sorrow.
No problem, my guy. No problem. Hold that, buddy. Yeah, lock in.
Not without reflect upon it. That
I should use my thing right now, huh? I wonder how fast this one returns. No, I don't use lossless.
you have forced.
But you guys can. You can definitely use lossless with my settings. Have at it.
Now you shall face what I truly am.
This isn't an ally. This is the Legion Go 2. I ain't gonna lie, if I can beat him, I'm gonna beat him, guys. I was gonna use this as a test one, but if I can beat him, I'm gonna beat him. Because he's annoying. Oh my goodness. Still laggy. No, I don't know, Americano. This it might be the stream. I don't know. I feel like I get that comment sometimes, but for me it's not laggy. Might just be the stream. I could do the I could give y'all the other view too if y'all really wanted it. How come it's not working? That's weird. Is this not the right cord? Oh, it's the right cord. It's not plugged in. Let me see. Console on. Did something happen? Oh, interesting. Something must have happened. Apologies. This is Windows. I'm using the full screen experience for Windows. And this is the Legion Go 2. All right, we got to move on to the next one though. We're gonna go to the Xbox Ally X now. And I'll try it again. It's giving me around 50, 54-ish. That's where it sets at 35 TDP. If I was to go back down to 25, it'd be sitting around 44, 43. But if I lock it, it usually comes out to a stable 40 FPS. That's normally how I play it with a locked FPS of 40. 35 TDP on when it's docked. I mean, but these are the settings. All right, let's switch to the Ally X. But we are going to have to. Oh, let me do this. Let me do the settings one more time for the people that just joined. Of course, settings have been the same. They're on my channel. Got like 150 different games up there. Y'all can go check out. But the settings are still the same. Display wise, we are at borderless. Aspect ratio automatic, 1600 by 1000 on the display. Frame rate cap is off. VSync is off. Motion blur is weak. Sharpening intensity is 3. Camera shake is 10. And then we go over to graphics. We are at 72 on super resolution. Resolution upscaling is at FSR 3. Frame gen is off. Low latency mode is auto. Full ray tracing is off. Graphic preset is custom with view distance being at medium. Anti-aliasing is probably one you can go back up to medium or high, but I got it at low for now, and I'm gonna leave it there because I want to keep it like for like. Post effects is medium, shadow quality is medium, texture quality medium, visual quality medium. Then you got visual effects, sorry, is medium. Hair quality is low, vegetation low, global illumination low, reflections are low. All right. Let's move on. Metal Gear Solid Delta, I did that one already, Dan. I gotta keep up. I gotta go check the stats. They on YouTube. You can go check that one out as well. It's posted. I did do a 30 FPS on that one because it's super unstable. I should probably check that out again, but I haven't checked it out since I did it. All right, let's move to the next. So I wonder if this is just a bad docking experience because I literally do have it set up to where right now it should be giving the visual to yeah, it looked like it did it for this one. So let me take that out. Yeah, it's like I said, the docking experience on the Legion abysmal. Like, it was supposed to be docked that whole time, but it just was still showing on the Legion and not like switching anything. Yeah. Anyways, let me zoom in real quick. Interact. Zoom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Yeah, there we go. All right. It's going to be a minute because unfortunately I did not do the shader compilation step after the updates. So sorry. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Someone asked Xbox Ally X versus Legion Go 2, your favorite differences. I kind of spoke about that a little bit at the end of my video recently. Yes, I want to make it take longer than it has to. What I spoke about was basically the level of, support behind the Ally X versus on the Legion, you just kind of in no man's land a little bit. I think, Steam OS will help the Legion Go 2 if they ever come out with the official Steam OS, for it, which I'm expecting it to do once they drop the Legion Steam OS version. That's going to make it a lot better and useful because we don't got to rely on Legion or Lenovo anymore. But I want a Windows handheld, so the Ally X is just becoming more, you know, useful from that standpoint, more beneficial to me. Allow. But that's the biggest difference. I mean, the screen size, of course, but I've gotten used to the screen size, the smaller screen size now. I've gotten used to the ability to pick this thing up and move with it. Like, I don't know. The Legion Go 2 is massive. It's massive and it feels massive when you're trying to like just quickly get a game in. The sleep mode function works a lot better on the Xbox Ally X because they put the work in and get it to work right. So I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth over the last couple of days. I ain't turned that game off until this morning when I was getting it ready for this. Um, or well, since yesterday, like when I got off stream, I started playing it and I ain't turned it off. I just kept, doing like the sleep mode and it works. Um, Everything works. When I plug it in for a display output, it just works. So, and they just trying to fix it. So I value that a lot. It's just not something you get on every PC handheld. So my comments yesterday on my video was, this feels like a console handheld more than a PC handheld, and it's going to continue to put itself in a different, space than you normally would say a PC handheld, like, because it don't feel like one, especially when you start to do like the little small customizations I'm doing with the Play 9 and using that as your front face. I don't even go into desktop mode that often. You can now bring stuff into it. So I brought in Netflix, YouTube, and Netflix and Chrome just to kind of have everything on the front. So I don't really need to go into that unless I'm like really trying to tinker with some drivers or something. But Armory Crate is doing a really good job of pushing everything at the same time with this 30th, this April 30th update. Everything I needed was in Armory Crate. So, and you don't know how beneficial that is. It was in Armory Crate or it was on the Xbox app where it says you got updates. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just update it, and that was it. The only one that you might have still, but they even do that for Game Bar. Game Bar has on the top now, it says Game Bar needs an update. So it just feels like, okay, I don't have to go many places to get access to the things that are actually going to help the device. So that's just not the case on Legion. So that's the biggest difference and the biggest benefit. One feels like a console, the other one feels like a PC. I am not kidding you right now. Legion Go 2 or Xbox LAX. I just was speaking on that one. Please advise which handheld consoles can I buy right now? You probably should just go buy the Xbox LAX because it's cheaper. And the Legion Go 2. If you're going to buy one top end, I'd buy the Xbox LAX. If you're going to buy one lower end, I would buy the Xbox Ally. Steam Deck too, but I think the Xbox Ally with Steam OS on it probably would outpace the Steam Deck today. But the Xbox Ally on Windows, tough sale, but it's work. It works. It's still a good one. It's not bad. It's just not as powerful as the Xbox Ally X. So, but my top, you know, like honestly, my top ones right now, or at least my ones that I would recommend to buy at the low end and high end, are still in this Xbox Ally family. So I am being swayed. I definitely bought the Legion Go 2 first and decked that mug out. whole terabyte in NVMe SSD, bought all the little grips, and I was like, and then I bought this one. Nobody sent it. I bought it myself. So no, it's not like, oh, it's free. So he must like it better. Like, nah, it wasn't free. I bought it with my own money, just like I bought the Legion Go 2. Man, this shader compilation step is annoying. Appreciate you liking the stream, Gary. Thank you, man. So how y'all feel about Auto SR? Anybody? Because I feel like I don't know, how do you say? I feel like Auto SR has to have like a without a doubt undeniable benefit. And the only way I see that happen is if it's on top of image and upscaling and it has no performance hit. So say for instance you're going 720p upscale to 720p, or and then they take that and then they take it and go to 1080p. Like, it just has to sit on top of whatever you're upscaling. Like, regardless of it, it's just gonna do a pass and try to resharpen or over sharpen or even clean up image, even if it's already being upscaled. Like, that's got to be the benefit to it, because it doesn't feel like it can compete with FSR3. And then it doesn't feel like many games don't have the option for you know, upscaling. So I'm trying to figure out what the benefit would be. I mean, the only one that, I mean, the main benefit as of now is if you're docking it and kind of treating it like a switch or something. It's like taking that 720p image and blowing it up to make it look better. But you might as well just use like I said, an upscaler. So it's just like the only thing, the use case I can see for it right now is if no upscaling is present, i.e., Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's the only one where I could see the actual use, because it doesn't have anything that it can, use. Exactly, Gary. Taking way too long. I told you it was like 10 minutes for the Legion Go 2. And why is my stuff not showing? Oh, look at that. And I think I got CPU boost on. Do I? I don't. I wonder if that'll help. Or does it make it worse? But look at that. They said we gonna cut that whole thing off. I mean, at least you ain't getting no shader pop in. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like very minimal. But yeah, this is a long shader compilation step. And this is why the Steam Deck and advanced shader delivery is much needed, because it's 10 minutes just sitting here twiddling your fingers, just waiting. So yeah, this is I'm using, all my stuff is based on Windows except for the Steam Deck. So, and I will be testing the Steam Deck here shortly, and we can kind of test even that shader compilation step is much easier on the Steam Deck. Well, that's great. But that's the benefit of it too. So, you know what I mean? Bro, Atomic Heart has been patching this one file for forever. It's crazy. Oh, it's successful. I think it boosted it up a little bit. CPU boost might have helped. Not gonna lie. We're gonna turn that off though. What are we waiting for now, bunnies? Don't tell me it froze up. Appreciate the like, Amano. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So slow. Agreed, easy. Agreed. Why is it taking all day? There we go. Yeah. Oh, we gotta go to 35 TDP for a sec. Auto RSR should be on. Why is it not showing anything? That's weird. Is AMD not working? Okay. I'm just trying to verify that RSR is on. But they won't let me. I might have to restart. Like nothing RSR, nothing's working. Huh. Okay. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. Shader compilation step should not happen again, guys. Don't worry. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. I don't know why it's not showing AMD. Are you playing or what? Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing Angel. Nah, I'm just actually sitting here. Just hoping for the, hope for something special to happen. Wait, so you have a Rogue Ally X and a Legion Go 2. Yep, Americano. So I have the Legion Go 2. If you can see the Xbox Ally and my baby Steam Deck, and then I got the Legion Go 2 as well. So yeah, I got all four, and that's what I do on this channel. I compare games across each of the devices with my optimized settings to give you guys a look at what type of performance you should be expecting at the low end and high end of the spectrum. Do you have MSI Claw 8? No, I do not. More of a AMD connoisseur myself. All right, let's go back here. Okay, RSR is now on. That was weird. Okay. There was an issue with the connection to Armory Crate. Okay. This is again, this is the FSE or sorry, Xbox mode on Windows 11. Should probably start the game. At some point, y'all gonna let me do what I gotta do. Xbox mode, sorry. Legion Go 2 gives less FPS than Xbox Ally X. Nah, that's not true. I run it at 1920 by 1080 most of the time on the Xbox Ally X, and it matches the Legion Go 2's performance. So a few of my videos, if you go check out my Resident Evil 4 video, you check out my Pragmata video, it's normally like a 10 FPS difference. All right, let's verify the settings are the same. We're gonna leave it at 1080 for, well, we're gonna go down to 1600 by 900 because we do use borderless. We were using borderless, so we're gonna just continue to use borderless. We're gonna go to 1600 by 900 for now. Let's go windowed and then go borderless. Should now switch. Still did not switch. Okay. But it is borderless and it is set to 1600 by 9. So not sure why it didn't switch though. That's weird. Wait, it doesn't have my settings. Rough, that's off. This was all medium. No, it was custom. Oh, we can just start at medium because it was view distance medium, anti-aliasing was low, post effects medium, shadows medium, textures were medium, visual effects were medium, hair quality was low, vegetation was low, global illumination was low, and reflections were low. Almost certain of it. And we were at 75 on the FSR scale. I'm going to apply those changes. Display wise, we were at yeah, we were still here. Sorry guys, y'all gonna hate me, but I'm gonna restart one more time. I don't want to waste my time testing something that is not the right settings. That really annoys me. Oh wow. Obviously, I'm doing too much today. My ally doesn't like me. We are at 1600 by 900. We are at 30, or the max TDP, 35 TDP. We are at 1600 by 900. We should be good. I have not tested the Steam Deck yet. I knew it. Well, the shaders, I can't really switch that stuff before you talking about the resolution. Yeah, you can't really switch your settings. You gotta make sure they're correct, and then they gotta go back and do everything. So, but yeah, the resolution probably can definitely do that before I go in. Now imagine me testing it and not doing a little shader step again. When you change settings, just restart it. All right, we should be good now. Everything is copacetic. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. All right. Let's go. Appreciate the follow, Winchell. Thank you, man. I'm planning to switch from my Legion Go 2 to Xbox Ally X or MSI Claw. Yeah. Yep. I like the Xbox Ally X. And would you look at that? Gonna give it a little time, but seems to me Legion got a little advantage. I don't think I had CPU boost on or anything. Let's see if CPU boosts do anything different. I don't know if that was a CPU boost thing or not, because now it just fell back down. So let me do that one more time. Let me turn you off. Yeah, it really didn't do anything. It's already at 100%. It dropped it down to 99%, but yeah. Looks like on a frame-by-frame basis, getting about 4 more FPS on the Legion Go 2. We are at 1600 by 900, while that one was at 1600 by 1000. So even on top of that, we were pushing more pixels. I just want to make sure if we were to go to 1600 by 1080, what that'll look like. Oops. I mean, sorry. 1920 by 1080. Jeez. Changes. Yeah, it does drop it a smidge, and that's why I target 40. But yeah, still not bad though, especially if you're pushing it at 1920 by 1080. Obviously it's being upscaled, but definitely not bad. We're gonna go back down to 1600 by 1000 and push on though. I mean 1600 by 900. Keep changes. All right, let's move on.
Is it engulfs? The power of water. Can you feel it?
Man, he hit me. Yeah, that's to still get that same drop on that move too. Why am I getting cooked right now?
A ripple awakens, not without reflect.
I'm just walking up doing dumb stuff. I was dumb. I don't even know why I was attacking him while he was doing his move. Oh my goodness, bro.
Unfit as I deemed.
One more try. One more try. Make it good this time. That was garbage.
A ripple awakens, not denying fate breathes.
What are you doing? Oh my god, bro. You got it. You got it, big. You got it. Let's move on. I can't show y'all at least one additional thing on here because it got the... I don't even know if it can use auto SR. Let's see. Let's see. We're going to switch to the monitor. If it works. Will it work? Why is it not working? It was working all yesterday. Okay, there you go. Let's switch to the monitor. Console alone. What the heck? Properties. Deactivate, activate. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just wanted to show y'all, I guess, let's look at, let's see if we can do the FS Auto SR on here. Oh, you can. Okay. And we're at 720p. Hey, that actually looks a lot better. Well, at least from going from 720p. Now, you're supposed to turn off your auto upscalers with this. You're supposed to go to 720p and turn off any super resolutions. So we're gonna turn it off for a sec. Oh, you can't turn it off. Wait, I guess we don't use temp. Oh, this is one of those situations where you can't actually turn it off. Let's use TSR because that's the weakest one. Let's see what that looks like. So it detected that I already had it at 720p on my output, and then it's trying to upscale to that. So that's basically what you get, and then you kind of get like, you know, a little bit of a higher push. So say for instance we were just to turn it off because we're at 720p. We're at 51 right now, right? We turn off Auto SR, we're at 60. Close to, you know, close to a 60. If you, but it's obviously got like worse image quality. So if you were to go in here, do your Auto SR, turn it on, it tries to kind of clean that up a bit, and it actually does look a lot better on my big old on my big screen. But let's go fight him one more time just to get the footage. But yeah, that's kind of what Auto SR is supposed to do. You're supposed to dock it. It's supposed to be at 720p. Take that 720p image and try to upscale it. That's why I say it needs to work with upscalers, because then you don't got to worry about going to change settings or nothing. You just plop it on, and now you just got a better image. You know what I mean? And that's how I want it to work. Put that hold that, buddy. Bro, how does you get so much stun lock? Can you stun him at all? Bro, you got all these flips with no range. You got T-Rex arms, bro.
like as it engulfs all. Power, Victor. Can you feel it?
No! Give me that, at least that one aim. Boy, you little boy. Alright, alright, alright. Calm down. You got this. You got this.
Now you shall face what I truly am.
No. Get him sick. Get that man sick. Hold that. No. What? Oh my God, I'm actually gonna do it. Let's go! Oh my God! Ah! Sucker!
No ill will I bear. I'm merely my brother's eyes and ears.
Uh-oh, we just lost our bench test, but I don't even care. I've been fighting this dude for way too long.
And Stark, in its grip, we share the mark. The Guanyin temple now lies in cinders.
Shut up. I don't even care what you're talking about, bro.
The root of greed ever fosters the stem of suffering.
I don't care.
Better to forget the things you truly seek. The three bells.
Is it going through both of them? My bad, y'all. It is.
Do you too
GG's.
desire that?
That was double audio.
Oh dear.
GG, no Riri. I didn't turn on my TV.
Bells were set in the mountains
GG's.
since the Black Wind Choir's return.
Anyways,
No one was
alright.
allowed to go near them.
Uh,
Maybe the bells have something to do with the
I would be
temple's
wrong
power.
not to save it, right?
His words sound like truth to me, little monkey.
Let me go back up to little Healy
Keep a lookout.
and go to that little spot. I'm pretty sure it auto saved. But anyways. Sometimes you just need a bigger screen, you know, to time those little settings, to time those little hits. All you need is a little bigger screen. Alright, let's go here. And a little essence. Proc this little save. Rest. Alright. Should have just saved it. Quick. Alright, now we're gonna go to the Steam Deck. We'll go back to the webcam. Alright, we should be good. There. Alright. Cool. Now what? Oh. The Steam Deck. Boom. I can't believe Atomic Heart is still installing. That's crazy. Maybe we should go, because this also needs A system update. Maybe we should go Ally X first. We're gonna turn on CPU boost anyway. Oh, unplug that. Cool. We're gonna turn on CPU boost and make sure that we I want to just set up my stuff first, but it's not responding to my touch. I feel like I should just restart all of these. Like, what is the issue here? There's no way you're not working. Okay. I guess you too. Everything is a crapshoot. Steam Deck still stopping download for Atomic Heart. Annoying, to say the least. Come on. You can do it. Is it working? Okay, cool. Turn off the FPS limiter. CPU boost is on. And we are at the full TDP at turbo, which is fine. Okay, let's play. What is happening? Steam Deck, Steam Deck, Steam Deck. I feel like all of y'all need to restart it. Needed to be restarted because, like, my Steam Deck is just saying it's taking forever to stop a download for Atomic Heart. Now, I did a software update, so I don't know if I want to just close it. Okay, hit OK. The sequence of events is amazing. It won't let me do the thing now, so I gotta use the finger or my mouse. It's like the external controller doesn't matter, even though it does. So I'm not sure what's happening. I was hoping to let this run while we did the... Oh, this is gonna take forever. I was hoping to let it run while we did the Steam Deck and just turn the Steam Deck into offline mode. But the Steam Deck don't want to restart. I'm not sure what to do here. Is there any Game Pass games I wanted to test? Anything new? Goodness gracious. What's on my Legion? Oh, I did want to play Diablo. I don't think I have it downloaded though. Oh, we actually never tried Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. What? I deleted it? But why is it still saying that it's on here? Life is in shambles. The shader process is like at 20% on the other game. So I'm trying to find something to buy my time. I know I didn't delete this one. The plan. All right. I've been trying to beat this game for forever. Still ain't beat this either. I think I'm gonna have to restart this Steam Deck, which I don't feel comfortable doing. But it's just been stuck at this for the. It's been stuck on stopping download for Atomic Heart for a while. It makes me nervous. Where was I? Not 100% sure where I was on this one. So I went the wrong way. Totally forgot how to play this game. Totally forgot. I believe. Oh. So I'm about to get whooped. Something drastic. We are at 56%, and we still haven't fixed that. That Steam Deck is still being weird. Yeah, I'm waiting on these shader compilations to finish, Marco. Sorry. That's what happens when shaders need to be compiled and you do your testing in real time and not just do it on your own. So I'm about to restart this and hopefully I'm gonna hope for the best. On the Steam Deck, at least. I'm definitely gonna delete Atomic Heart off my system. It's been a pain in the butt since I tried it. Alright, shaders are finished on there. Why are my kids so loud? we're gonna just stop right there and go back to what we were supposed to be doing. All right, and zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. Still taking forever to finish up this last little step. But yeah, at least we're getting somewhere. I never want to apply this system update to Steam Deck. Luckily, with the shaders on the Steam Deck, they usually compile it and then they just download them. So hopefully that's the same here. We don't really have to do much. Jesus, man, I would have did this last night if I knew it was gonna be this bad. In like 30 minutes. Ain't no way y'all taking this long for just some shader step, bro. Desperately need some advanced shader delivery. Something, dude. This is terrible. I'm gonna start this up in offline mode just so we don't have to deal with that. I just gotta wait for my save to have downloaded. Because man, this is annoying. Enter offline mode. Oh, I gotta make sure. Compatibility mode. What does that mean? I'm utterly disappointed in this ally. Utterly disappointed in the ally. But what should I expect? Did exactly what I thought it was going to do. And I gotta do some research on that compatibility mode. For the first launch, you have to be in online mode. Black Myth Wukong, Steam Deck. Should I start in compatibility mode? Yes, it's highly recommended that you on the Steam Deck. This mode improves stability, reduces stutter. Okay. I'm just gonna kick it off. I don't have time for this. It's taking too much time. Too much time. I don't know why the shader thing isn't working, but I don't even care. If we only can go with this one, we'll go with this one. Play anyway. Shaders are already there. It's just got to do that thing again. I don't know what's taking the Ally X so long. I feel like I should just restart it, but I don't trust it. Difference of like a 2-minute step from a 40-minute step. It's a huge deal. Huge deal. Should I get the Z1 Ally or the Xbox Ally? Charlie, I say the I say the Xbox Ally. I still would have to go with that, just because it's got more. They want it to work versus, I mean, the Z1, it just had a lot of problems. When I mean problems, I mean like hardware problems, not necessarily Z1 Extreme problems or issues there. It just had hardware problems. Okay, 30 FPS. Okay, okay. I think because the CPU keeps getting tapped, we're gonna drop down two things: textures and post effects, hopefully keeping our shadows intact. Shadows really sell it, don't it?
You've come to the wrong place. here.
Interesting. I ain't got no monies. Okay.
$500 I have rebuilt the temple. Now it's grander in scope. All those monks consumed by the fire turned to wandering ghosts roaming in Black Wind Mountain. It was I who granted them eternal repose. I have even restored the charred scriptures piece by piece. But oh yes, I always knew. One day you shall return. Still think you're rock
No.
I think not.
That's my fault. Okay. We're gonna stand right here and look at this fountain when we come in with the ally. We're gonna go in, see what the performance is looking like. But as of now, here are the settings. Didn't change much, but graphics wise or display wise, we're at borderless 1280 by 800, frame rate cap off, VSync is off, motion blur weak, sharpening is 5, camera shake is at 10. And then we got display graphics at super resolution 75, FSR 3, frame gen is off, auto low latency is auto, full ray tracing is off. Graphics are custom with medium view distance, medium anti-aliasing. Post effect is low, shadow. Quality is medium, textures are low, visual effects are medium, hair, vegetation, global illumination, and reflections are low. And I expect if I was to cap it at 30, it would be fine. But it does dip to the low 30s in fights, so I would recommend a 30 FPS cap on this, to be honest. Alright, let's move to the Ally X. And it was a much easier time getting this game up and running on here. That's just, it cannot be overstated. This is so much better. So much better. All right, now it is time for the ally. There we go. Oh, we didn't restart it. We should have restarted it as well. That's my fault. Game bar update, really? Let's see. Okay, we got this. And now we go back to our settings. Make sure everything is copacetic. Graphics, still good. All right. Let's go to continue our journey. Cool, 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 cool. It crashed. Let's try again. Don't crash on me. It's crashed again. Oh no, it didn't. It worked this time. Let's give it a sec. Let's go back to where the other. Alright, let's try standing still. And now let's do 720p. So in order for it to match Steam Deck, 720p is required.
Why so eager to die when you could walk away? Foes and shadows, yet know not how to veil your retreat. You have ruined everything. It's harder than you think to be like him. Why so eager to die when you could walk away? I will simply deity fight one. Who are you to stand against me? Fight! You have some cheap tricks. Meet me at the summit if you dare!
The spell he just cast may appear intricate, but it's not hard to learn. But Black Bear's expertise is lacking. Serving Guan Yin didn't help him much. But what he left here could surely help us. Consider today your lucky day. and disperse illusions traverse. You still have a lot to learn, but give yourself the time you need.
Coming for our master.
Jeez.
Ahead is a treacherous path. Don't forget the spell you just learned.
Dude.
To be warm, never kept
Okay. That's pretty much it for today. Based off of just, you know, what I've seen here, Legion Go 2 is in the lead, followed closely by the Xbox Ally X. Then we have the Steam Deck, and then Xbox Ally. The Xbox Ally and Steam Deck probably are toe to toe. If I was to use Steam OS, it'll probably be better on the Xbox Ally. But because I'm using Windows, you gotta kind of give it to where it's at, and that is at 720p. It's matching what the Steam Deck can do at 800p. So that's pretty much it, though. Gonna have this all summarized and put in a video probably by Tuesday or Monday. Probably Tuesday though. But we will see on that. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and I think we're gonna finish up Atomic Heart across the Steam Deck. And I don't know what I'm gonna look at. Maybe Final Fantasy VII Rebirth across the 4 devices now. I think that might be the move. So I think that's going to be what's happening after Atomic Heart tomorrow. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it as always. Appreciate the support. And I'll be back tomorrow to look at more games. Until next time, ladies and gents. I'm too slow. Peace.